Where we're sitting right now is in Portland, Maine, 86 Newbury Street. It's been the home of Shipyard since 1994. I'm here with Robert Cochran, our designer, artist. What has been here for the last 5 or 6 years has been the retail area. We've rearranged the whole tasting room, and we've done a major development over the last 6 years where we've shifted our brewing to other locations, and we've redesigned this building to have 180,000 square feet of office space and an actual pharmacy, a hotel, that's the Cambria Hotel, and a 360-car parking garage, and over 12,000 square feet of tasting room. We're selling all our Shipyard products and creating an environment where people can fully experience everything that Shipyard has done and brewed historically, as well as new beers we're creating and new non-alcoholic drinks we're creating. We debated this, how this thing was going to look 15 times over the last really 3 to 6 years, maybe.
Yeah, a lot. It's been, 6 years of design
Craziness.
talk at least,
Right.
concept talk,
Right.
and it changed many, many times based on what the hotel construction was looking like or what the office construction was looking like, and really trying to get to a space where we could work with the city and design our own space and meet their code requirements and their bathroom needs.
So how many bathrooms do we have? 12?
Well, we had 2.
We had 2.
For years we had 2.
Now we have 12,
and
right?
now we have 12. Everyone gets a bathroom.
So this historically was the main entrance. This is going to be the main entrance to the right here to the retail store, and this will be the main entrance to the pub tasting area. Up above here is the Cambria Hotel, in which they're serving Shipyards and have a full restaurant, and we've had a number of people stay there. The Village Cafe was next door. And besides that, this was a little over a 4-acre site that was abandoned warehouse, Crosby Laughlin warehouse, pretty crazy.
Did you take over the whole city block?
I look at it as actually one of the best TIFs the state of Maine's ever done. It's a good example of private-public partnership where on the public side, they're giving up what would be taxes. And an economy and what this area was at the time, nobody was coming in here to invest. And this was a brownfield site, so it was basically registered as a contaminated site, and we had to come in and do cleanup. And they used to dump paint from the old foundry in the back corner, and we literally had to dump up that soil, bring it to a batching plant, and they recycled it. So it's pretty crazy.
How many new jobs in this whole area in the
right
last
now?
20 years, right?
Right now, I mean, we over the years employed thousands of people, but on a regular basis, we had over 150 that led to other pubs. And in the state of Maine, we have 900 employees. But the number of brewers that learned under Alan Pugsley here at the brewery, we need to count it at some point. Here we have the original graffiti. This site was abandoned for 12 years, and they used to have raves inside here, and we had a variety of people coming and going. We didn't have it, but the building had people coming and going, and this was the last graffiti. When we came in originally, we probably had to rip down 5 or 6 buildings, but there was graffiti and trash everywhere. But that's the last of the graffiti that's here. The biggest asset that continues to grow with us is our brand. And as long as you keep banging your brand and improving the brand and trying to make sure the brand gets exposed, I think so you can survive. And it's been difficult because when we started, there was 3 or 4 breweries in the state of Maine, and now I think we've got 160 in just the state of Maine. Now there's over 7,000 breweries or more in America. 7,000. So when you're competing, it's very tricky, right? But we're passionate about our brand. We're passionate about our relationships. So this is almost done, the tasting room area here. And this room, Robert and I debated a lot. He had some other visions of blowing this out, but there's a lot of reasons why I wanted to keep this room. This was the original conference room. We showed the tour video in here. After 9/11, I think we had our first company meeting in this room, just talking about where we were going. It was a pretty emotional, impactful time, because at that point nobody knew what was going on in the world. And when I come into this room, I have a lot of memories that flash through.
It's a meaningful space to you.
Yeah. So from a business standpoint, when you're creating a business, if you are creating a brand, if it's a product, then that's definitely, you have to have a connection to something more powerful that means something to the people involved. With us, Shipyard, the uniqueness is to try to provide a world-class beer brewed by world-class brewers, brewed in a real place for people that love beer. That was one of our sayings early on. And starting in Kennebunkport at 7-barrel system, and then we ran out of capacity. We went immediately to here in '94. We needed a 50-barrel system. We quickly went from a 50-barrel to a 100-barrel system. It was still about the ability to provide a quality product and consistent. And back then, we had one beer, Shipyard Export Ale. The goal for us was to make it the same way every time and the quality be there. And the key really is having that passion and connecting to the purpose of the brand.